All right, so it looks like there is some conflict of interest going on with the Niners. Some people getting special treatment. Shout out to my boy CG Ruthless for posting this on TikTok. It was of Chris Foerster last week before the Rams game, talking about if Jake Brendel is the guy to be starting, because Larry Krueger asked him a question about Brendel, how he's been getting worked. He got worked again, by the way, against the Rams. So it's bad, man. It's just, I don't even want to talk about it. But look at Chris Foerster just gush over the worst rated center in the NFL, the fossil Jake Brendel. Check this out, man. It's weird.
The question is that Brendel might have struggled when I watched all 22. I might be wrong, but you have a lot of centers here. What you're obviously going with him. He's the starter. Why is he better than your other options at center?
Well, first of all, he had a better game than he did the first game. Everybody did for the most part. Hard to believe with the sack production and things like that. But we did take a step forward in a lot of ways. I think some of the bad plays stood out, and so that's it. Oh, he right now is he's a much better option. Quickness, intelligence, experience, one-on-one pass blocking ability to finish in the run game on the second level, his ability to snap off on double teams. I just listed off about 7 or 8 things there that are all he's better than Barch, he's better than Zakelj, he's better than Nugent, he's better than a lot of players as to why he was an alternate last year at the Pro Bowl level, because he does have a lot of those traits that do those things, and he's never perfect. There's like all of us, it's every year's different, and we got to work our way into this year and see. Maybe some of these issues that we've seen will stick around. Maybe they won't. We'll have to see.
All right, man. So that's unbelievable, man. And you could see Chris Foerster's nose just freaking start looking like Pinocchio. The lies that are being told here. And us fans, man, we're not stupid, man. We know exactly what's going on. Like, we watch the game too. It's not rocket science out there. You know if someone can block someone or not. Like, we know it. Like, we know exactly what the hell's going on. Don't act like this is like freaking rocket science. It's not, dude. Like, we watch the game too. And to say that all that stuff, how hyping him up, that he's the best center out there, why not just tell the truth? But hey, man, he's struggling. Like, he's struggling right now. Like, he needs a lifeline. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic right now. Like, he needs Rose to pick his ass up and get him out of that damn water. Like, he needs something right now. And just hearing this over and over again, I get it. That's his boy. That's his boy, man. Like, he comes from Miami. They're both together. The only reason he's in the NFL is because that's his boy. But Chris Foerster, man, he's full of shit. Let's just be real. He's full of it right now. That just because, you had a little thing with this guy back in the day, you're just going to hype him up and he's going to continue to be your center. Obviously, this falls on John, Kyle, because they're the CEOs. They make up who's going to be starting, who's not. So obviously it's on them. But they do give a big input from the offensive line coach. But you can't tell me right now, as much as I don't even care that much for Nick Zakelj, like, he can't be played better or any worse than what Brendel's putting on, We went out and we got out the guy from the Jags, Ben Barch, who I actually like, by the way. I think he's not bad at all. I know he's better than Jake Brendel. I know he's better than Jake Brendel. Put his ass out there. And then you got Drake Nugent, who was the best center, the 3rd best center in preseason, on the bench. Yeah, I know you're a rookie, dude. You're on the practice squad. You're not gonna get any snaps. My boy Jake Brendel, he's better than. Get out of here, Chris. I want to say some things right now, Chris Foerster. Ooh, man, I could go off. I'm not gonna go off though. But it's baloney, man. It's BS. What's going on right now? Why aren't the best players playing? Those 3 centers I named, I could guarantee you will play better than Jake Brendel, who's he's a revolving door, man. He's a revolving door. The game against the Rams, I think, what he gave up 4 pressures. You're the center. Like, how are you giving up this many pressures? You're the center. Most plays, when Brock Purdy's out there, you're guarding no one. Like, you have no responsibility. You don't have one-on-ones. You're always helping people. How in the hell are you giving up pressures when you have one-on-ones like, 6, 7 times a game? Like, how is that? How do you do that? It doesn't make sense, man. And you look at our record right now, 1-2. There's different people that should not be starting, from offense to defense. It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. There's favoritism going on right now, and I hate that. I remember that with Mike Nolan, who are the Dennis Erickson, oh gosh, even Mike Singletary, where these guys always had, they just had their favorites out there playing. And that's one thing I did like about Jim Harbaugh. I loved about Jim Harbaugh. He's like, dude, the best player is going to play. The best player is going to play. You know, Alex Smith, he had $19 million. Or I don't know what it was, but they re-signed him for an extra year. And Harbaugh's like, no, dude, we're going to go with the best players. Even Alden Smith, Vic Fangio, he's from the old school too. He kept saying, no, we're not going to start him. But eventually through the season, Frank Harbaugh was like, dude, no, we're not playing games no more. Alden Smith, he's better than Paris Harrison. He's going to be starting. Like, I'm sorry, Vic. I know you're from the old school. You love these veterans, but nah, man, I'm going to start the best player. That's why I love Jim Harbaugh so much, because he would always play the best players. Okay, right now we're 1-2. If we lose with our best players, shoot, at least we're going down swinging. We're going down swinging. But right now we're not doing that, man. I want to go down swinging. I want our best players on the field. Jake Brendel, man, he's a fossil. He's like, what, 32, about to be 33 years old? Trying to play center, been cut everywhere he's been. Unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. So hopefully they watch the film and do something. I hate that BS when they say, oh, they just gotta execute. Players just gotta execute. There wasn't really anything else we could do. It's like, if you have that mindset, I just remember Mike Nolan would always say that shit. Players gotta execute. We're doing the best we can. It's like, bro, start the best freaking players, man. How about you do that first? How about we do that first? Start the best players. You know, you can't be giving up 4 or 5 pressures a game. If you're the freaking center, I get, even Cole McKivitz, that's hell a lot for a tackle. That's unacceptable. But he's a fucking tackle. He's going one-on-one against dudes a lot. You're freaking the center, man. You're out there a lot of times just doing nothing, helping out your guards. That's pretty much what you're doing. You got like 6 or 7 plays where, okay, I'm going to go one-on-one with somebody. And you're getting work every time. You can't block nobody. You're too slow for these damn linebackers. You just let them go right past you. So yeah, man, Pinocchio, man. Pinocchio's been lying. He's going to these press conferences just lying to us, man. Just lying. Man, just tell the truth, or tell somewhat the truth, man. A little bit of struggle. He's struggling. Nah, man, he's doing great. Oh man, that Jake Brendel, he's a stud. Man. Dang. I'm sorry. I'm going off right now. We shouldn't be 1-2 right now. At least we should be 2-1. We should be 2-1, but we deserve it, man. We deserve it. A lot of these old timers are still playing, and nothing's being done. So hopefully, I doubt it. Hopefully we can start changing things up. Ronnie Bell, kick rocks. We could have Jacob Cowing come in. Jake Brendel, old timer, kick rocks. We could bring anyone else. I don't even care if it's the cow at this point. You know, DeAndre Campbell, another fossil. Get his ass out. Put in Robinson. Put in D. Winters. Come on, man. Change the guard. Change the guard. Do something, man. But that's what I got, man. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry for going off on a tangent, man, but we're 1-2. So, got to win, man, to be more happy, I guess. All right. Peace.